Speed Duel is a fast-paced alternative format for Yu-Gi-Oh! Using regular cards and throwing in skills to shake things up, making some unused cards more viable, allowing more anime strategies to come to life. Join us as we progress through each Speed Duel product release and draft each skill available at that time before battling it out in Speed Duel Skill Draft. Trials of the Kingdom was released December 5th, 2019, and introduces support for a variety of strategies, including Dinosaur, Insect, Zombie, Water, and Ritual. 5 new skills were introduced. Dino Destruction is able to give a dinosaur monster piercing. Terror from the Deep activates Umi from the deck and protects water monsters from traps if Kairyu Shin is on the field, and if it leaves the field, lets you draw 2. Zombie Master lets you turn a level 4 zombie into Zombie Master, letting it revive zombies from the graveyard. Switcheroo lets you shuffle a card into deck and draw 1, twice per duel. And Cocoon of Evolution lets you cheat out Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth by sacrificing an opponent's monster, and lets you draw a card. This set releases the strongest ritual monster so far to speed, Magician of Black Chaos, as well as a new staple trap card, Floodgate Trap Hole. Alex lost last week, so he drafts first and takes Cocoon of Evolution. For my first draft, I take Terror from the Deep. Alex takes Zombie Master, so I take Switcheroo, leaving Alex with Dino Destruction. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Switcheroo Magician of Black Chaos Turbo, I guess? So Switcheroo is our skill. We can flip this card over when you activate the skill. Activate the skill during your main phase. Once per turn, you can shuffle 1 card from your hand into the deck, draw 1 card, also flip this card over. You can use this skill up to twice per duel. So basically, we're playing a lot of bricks in this deck in the form of Black Magic Ritual and Magician of Black Chaos. So with Switcheroo, we could get rid of our excess copies of these cards and try and draw into something more relevant. Basically, Magician of Black Chaos is the biggest ritual monster we have access to at the moment, and it is level 8. Which means we can use it in tandem with Despair from the Dark, which is also a level 8. So the reason we're using Despair from the Dark here is because we have the new trap card Haunted Shrine. So if you control no monsters, target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So this is basically a 1 trap card that can special summon 2 zombies from our graveyard over the course of the duel. So ideally we can use Despair from the Dark as our material for our Black Magic Ritual to get out Black Magic Chaos, send this to the graveyard, and then keep bringing it back with Haunted Shrine. So for the other cards in the deck, we're on 3 copies of Senju, searches Ritual Monsters, 3 copies of Sonic Bird, searches Ritual Spells, Djinn of Rituals. So when you Ritual Summon a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of the monsters required for the Ritual Summon. The monster Ritual Summoned using this card is unaffected by trap cards. So we can use this twice. We can use it once from our hand and once from our graveyard, effectively, and give our Magician of Black Chaos immunity to traps. So hopefully that comes up and we can use that to basically get immunity to Windstorm and things like the new Floodgate Trap Hole. The problem is we are also on 3 copies of Metal Morph. Now this will prevent our Magician of Black Chaos from being able to be affected with Metal Morph, which does kind of suck, but Metal Morph primarily is going to be being used on Despair from the Dark, Senju, and Sonic Bird. So it hopefully won't clash too bad, but we feel like we might need these Metal Morphs in case Alex is on any giant monsters that we just really need to get over, and worst case scenario, we could just side this out. So in the side deck, we are on 3 copies of Magnetic Bug. This is in case Alex has any big threats that we just cannot deal with our deck. We can use this to just pop monsters. We are on 2 copies of Windstorm of Atakwa. This is just a really good card, can generally blank the combat phase, can change monster defense so we can attack over them with our weaker monsters. And then 1 copy of Waking the Dragon. So if the set card in its owner's control left the field because of an opponent's effect is now in the graveyard or banished, you can special summon 1 monster from your deck or extra deck. And that's why we're on 3 copies of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So if Alex is on a deck that pops back row, we can side this in and then try and surprise him with a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and hopefully this thing can just be a win condition in its own. But yeah, this is the deck. I'm feeling okay about this deck. I'm not feeling overly confident, but I think it can definitely take games. And depending on what Alex brings, this might have a good matchup, and then we might be able to just kind of stomp him. So, without further ado, let's jump into the games and see what Alex has got. Oh yeah, so last week was, I think, some of the most fun I've had playing Speed Duel. We had a really, really good back and forth, a really tight game that could have really gone either way. And like I said, I think it was some of the most fun I've had playing Speed Duels, just period. and that was you using your Harpy Ladies. Was it Harpy Ladies you were on last week?
Yeah,
Yes.
Harpy Ladies with peak performance.
Yes, and I was on my Dinos with the new Dino Boss monsters, which was it was decent. I thought the dinosaurs performed okay. It did feel like both of us were on, I don't know, maybe slightly weaker decks. Like, I mean, obviously, I think our most powerful decks, we haven't really seen much of a comeback because they haven't really been getting any kind of new support. But it was still very... when you play something like Yu-Gi-Oh! And especially Speed Duel, which can be very swingy, it's very hard to get two decks that are the same power level or the same, like, tier. But I think we managed that quite well last week, which was really, really fun. Hopefully we can do that again in the future. But we have our new set, which is interesting. This set was... it was kind of funky, right? I think there were some very good standalone cards, but I don't feel there was much in the way of like a whole new, brand new deck in amongst all the new stuff. But we'll have to see what you've managed to construct, see if you've got anything more creative than I have.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, let's go for some rock action.
Ooh.
Oh. Alright, well, as is tradition, we will be taking second.
Oh, you have an extra deck.
I do, and I'm using a Bandit Keith skill, and you're using a Rex Raptor skill.
Okay.
Well, since I think you only have 2 Rex Raptor skills, I think it's safe to say this is either going to be a Nightmare Sonic Blast or Dino Piercing? I can't remember what the card's called. Dino Demolition, maybe?
Dino Destruction.
And since I only have 1 Bandit Keith skill, you should know what this is in Switcheroo.
Oh.
The old T-set pass.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll draw standby main. Alright, we have a play. Do we immediately just fire it off is the question. It is the funny play, so we're going to go for it. We're going to normal summon Sonic Bird.
Okay.
And then we are going to attempt to activate its effect. Assuming you have no... I don't actually know if there is a counter spell type card to stop monster effects at the moment in Rush and Speed. So with it, I will search out Black Magic Ritual.
Okay.
Next up, I think I'm going to set a back row and go to battle phase. Then we're going to just attack and see what you've got here. Okay, so Storico. Story battles will summon 2 Drak tokens in defense position. They cannot be attributed except for attribute a Drak monster. Okay, so we're going all in on the Draks then. I will end my turn.
We're gonna tribute to
Okay.
the Drak Tyrannus.
Okay.
End the battle. Attack.
Okay, we will be losing our Sonic Bird. So we will immediately lose 1,100 and then you will gain 300 attack.
300 attack.
That's pretty good. 28 now.
And
Alright, we'll start. We'll draw. Standby main. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Okay, we will start by normal summoning Senju of the Thousand Hands.
mm-hmm.
I will use its effect to search my deck for Magician of Black Chaos. Now this is where things can get a little bit screwy. So a lot of this is going to depend on what you have. Alright, I think we have to just drop this. So we're going to go for the Black Magic Ritual.
Yep.
We will pitch... Yes, we will pitch Magician of Black Chaos.
Ooh.
To summon Magician of Black Chaos.
Bloodgate Triple.
Yeah. That's fine. So you're currently at 28. So I will go to battle phase. I will declare an attack.
Okay.
Any response to the attack declaration?
Nope.
Then damage step, we will activate Metamorph.
Ooh.
So I'll gain 300, put me to 17, and then I'll gain 14, putting me up to 31.
Nice.
So your guy will die, you will lose 300 life points. And then we end.
In that case, then, we'll normal summon Tomatosaurs,
Yep.
enter battle, and just
Crash.
yep.
To the grave, everything goes. Unfortunately, my magician is stuck in defense. Right, we'll draw. Standby main. We will normal summon out our Sonic Bird. Using its effect, we can search our deck for Black Magic Ritual. We'll just go straight to battle and get in for 14. Then we will end the turn.
That normal summon Hyper Hammerhead.
Okay,
Go battle, swing over.
we will take the 100. Alright, we'll draw. Standby main. Ooh, okay, we have stuff here. So I think the play is going to be normal summon Sonic Bird. Use the effect to search the mighty Black Magic Ritual. Then I'm going to activate Switcheroo. So activate this skill during your main phase. Once per turn, you can shuffle one card from your hand into the deck, then draw one card. So I will shuffle this into my deck, which I don't know if that showed you what that was, but that was a Black Magic Ritual. Which also I don't think I also have to show you, but
Just a card. You don't have to prove what the card is.
then using its effect, I can flip this card over, so I can use it one more time this duel. Fortunately, that wasn't the best card I could draw there, but I suppose it's better than the Black Magic Ritual that wasn't doing fuck all. So I will set a back row and just end the turn.
Okay. Normal summon another Hyper Hammer.
Okay.
I go battle and attack.
Okay. We will let this go to the grave and take the 100.
And end.
Alright, we'll draw. Standby main. We will activate Switcheroo for the second time. So this is it. I can use it twice per duel. We will put this to the top of our deck. We will then shuffle it up, shuffle it up, shuffle it up, and take our draw. We drew the exact card we put back. That's not useful. Unfortunately, because of that, there is not a lot I can do with this. So we will be ending our turn.
So I'm just gonna end.
Okay, we will draw. Standby main. I suppose. Oh, this is such a finicky hand. We will set a back row and go straight to end phase.
Okay. Yeah. And then normal summon out my third Hammerhead.
Yeah.
And end.
Start the turn. Standby main. Alright. Problem is, Hyper Hammerhead is a really annoying card.
Mm-hmm.
And you having that back row is also really annoying. Oh, okay. How are we going to do this? If I do that... Alright, this is going to be a little bit funky. But I think this is the only option. So, I'm going to activate Black Magic Ritual.
Okay.
I'm going to send Despair from the Dark from my hand to the graveyard. And special summon out Magician of Black Chaos.
Yep.
No response, yeah?
Nope.
We will go to battle phase. I will declare an attack on Hyper Hammerhead.
Windstorm.
Okay, that's fine. Then I will end the turn on it.
Okay. Defense. Go to battle.
Okay.
Declare an attack.
Problem is... Yes, this is fine. So you're currently losing 1,100, and this is going to go to my hand.
I'll end.
Okay, we'll start the turn. Stand by main. Oh. Well, I think we have to just pass on this. You're up.
Ooh.
Stop playing back row. Alright, we'll draw. Okay. Yeah, you've got it, buddy. I cannot beat you. I have too few cards left in my deck, and you have everything in defense mode. So, you've got it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you walled up too hard. I couldn't get at your life points. Right, go second again. Hopefully we can get a better start going this time.
Okay. Yeah, set a monster.
Okay.
Set a back row. And end.
Your T set. So we'll draw. Stand by main. We will start by normal summoning Senju of the Thousand Hands. We'll use the effect to add to our hand the Magician of Black Chaos. We will then set a back row and pass back to you.
Okay. I will normal summon Hyper Hammerhead.
Yep.
And then go to battle. Wing.
Okay, nothing on attack deck.
Nope.
Damage step. So mine will go back to my hand, yours will die, and you will lose 200 life points. Alright, start. Stand by main. Well, if it ain't broke, we will search our deck for the Mighty Magician. Set a back row, and we'll just pass again.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if it ain't broke. Swing.
Okay, nothing on attack deck?
What? Nope.
It's the Mighty Metamorph.
So I take another 200.
Yep, this goes back to my hand.
Oop. I will be ending my turn though. It's fine.
Alright, we'll draw. Now, do we search out the third Magician of Black Chaos? Yeah, we're going to summon out Senji. We'll grab third. Then we're going to activate Switcheroo. I'm going to pop one of these cards back to my deck. Could be anything. Then we're going to shuffle it, shuffle it, shuffle it, and draw. Okay, that's funny. That is not what I wanted, but it's funny. Alright, we will set a back row.
That third Metamorph.
It could be. We'll just pass on that.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna normal summon Cabazout.
Okay.
Go to battle at swing.
Are we okay with this? I think I will activate Windstorm here.
Oh.
Alright, start turn. Stand by main. Alright, let's start by...
Oops.
Oh, hello. I think I will... normal summon Sonic Bird.
Yep.
Sonic Bird effect, I will add to my hand. Then I will activate Switcheroo again. With it, I will put a card.
Second time.
Yeah, that is the final time. We will shuffle, 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 and draw. We drew the same card again. I'm starting to think the skill's a bit naff, you know.
I mean, when you only have 8 cards, oh no, we would have been 9 cards in deck, but
Yeah, well, you'd think a 1 in 9 to not get what you want. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to fire off Black Magic Ritual. We will just send to the graveyard one of these to special summon one of these. And then probably get hit with, yeah, that's fine. Then we will go to battle phase, I suppose. We'll attack this. And then we will attack a token. Go away, token. Then end phase, pass to you.
okay. Let's buy back in the deck.
Okay.
Go to battle and we'll attack over Senju.
Okay, we lose 300 life points. Okay, so we'll start the turn. Stand by main. Alright, I will activate Magician Black or Black Magic Ritual. And I'll use my Magician of Black Chaos.
Oh, you can use face down.
Yes. Summon
Okay.
Magician of Black Chaos. Then... do I try and get some life point damage in? It's not going to be a game-ending amount, so I think I'm just going to set this instead. We will go to battle phase. I will attempt to attack your Cabazours. And then we'll just get rid of the token. And then pass back to you.
Oh, and you've got no back row, so I can do Starko.
Yep.
Activate Tribute Doll.
Okay.
Get out. Theranos.
Okay.
And activate Tail Swipe.
I want to so you control if that dinosaur wants to surface of the field, choose 2 monsters you controls, have a lower level than it, or a face down.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, bugger. It's an 8. Fuck. Yeah, it'll have to be the face down.
Yes. I want to do return them to the hand. So to hand and to hand. Yep.
I guess I'll stand.
Stand by main. Oh, I could do 300 damage here, but then I can't do 2,200 damage to you. That's not happening. So I'm gonna set, go to battle and just attack for 300, I think. And then pass back to you. Right, we'll draw. Standby main. Guess we just normal summon. Go to battle. Declare. Yeah. I did think about changing Magician of Black Chaos to defense mode, but then I was like, well, it's not lethal, so it doesn't do anything. It's the boy. To the grave. Draw for turn, stand by main. Normal summon, change to attack, battle, attack for 1,100, and then get him for 14.
Yeah, GG.
Oh, alright, well, we're back at 1-1 again. We'll have to see how this ends up.
I'll go second.
Okie dokie. I really like it when our games get to a 1-1 state. It makes it so much more tense. So stand by main. I'll set a monster in defense and pass back to you.
Okay. I will set summon.
Okay.
Go to battle. And, well, not directly, but
And it
you know.
is Maneater Bug.
Ooh.
This was my side deck option to deal with Hyper Hammerhead. Because that card cripples me so bad. Oh, I do not have a proactive hand in the slightest. I will set a monster, set a back row, and pass back to you again.
I think this is another Maneater Bug. So I'm going to normal summon the record.
Yep. Yeah, yep, it is. I'll destroy your monster, which is not destroyed by battle, so you don't get its effect, and you lose 100 life points because Maneater Bug has more defense points. Alright, we'll draw. Standby main. We will normal summon out Senju. Senju effect. We will add our Magician of Black Chaos to our hand. We'll then just go to battle and see if we can't get in for 14. End phase, pass the turn.
Set. And
Okay, well when you set cards, it's usually your Dirac Storico. Unless there's something I don't know. I think we're going to do this. We're going to activate Switcheroo. Go ahead and pop this to the top of my deck. We will then shuffle it, shuffle it, shuffle it. Go for the draw. Okay, it's not the same card, so that's at least progress. I suppose I will normal summon out Senju. We will search for the Mighty Magician. Then I think we just go to battle here. We will declare an attack on this defense monster. Then we will declare an attack on a token.
Yep.
Then we will pass the turn.
Oh, normal summon.
He's back. Yep.
But
But what's my face down, Alex? What if it's Metal Morph?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing on attack declaration. Do you want to do anything after that?
You say that like you have a Metal Morph in the back there.
I mean, if I didn't have a Metal Morph, I would still say the exact same thing, because I want to throw you off.
Nope. I got nothing. Oof.
Okay, so damage that.
Ah, fuck's sake.
So you lose 200. This goes to grave. This goes back to my hand. Alright, we'll draw. Standby main. Well, here he is. We will search the deck for the Magician. Then do I do this? Yeah, we'll use Switcheroo the second time. Obviously, we forgot to flip it. So I will put this back to the top of my deck. Shuffle it up. Go for the draw. That's funny. Again, not very good, but funny. I think we just go to battle phase here now. We will attack into the token. We will attempt to attack for 14. If we can. There we go. And then pass to you.
Almost on.
Oh, okay. To grave and 300 life points.
Finally.
We'll draw. Standby main. So we're out of switcheroos, so that's not an option. Okay. So, if I summon a Magician of Black Chaos, it's either being put face down permanently, or it's going to get hit with a Windstorm. Getting hit with a Windstorm isn't the end of the world. Alright, we're going to activate Black Magic Ritual. We're going to send this to grave, and Sonic Bird to grave, to special summon out Magician of Black Chaos. So that go set face down. Then we'll activate Magician Black Magic Ritual, send this to grave, to special summon out a second one. I'm going to assume there's no response to this one. I will set a monster, go to battle, and declare an attack on Cabazals. Yeah, we thought this was happening. 2 defense and 2 attack. Then we just have to pass on this.
Oh, activate Tribute Doll.
Okay. We'll stand by main.
That's just game then, because I can't. I've got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, how much is this? This is 3 plus. Yes, I have to do this. I have to use this. Pop that. Tap the
Yeah, GG.
Oh, yeah, that game 3, it kind of felt like you kind of only just saw the 2 back row and you didn't see all of the Hyper Hammerheads. Because in that game 1, the Hyper Hammerheads were so oppressive. I was just sat there like, if I can summon out, like, Magician of Black Chaos, but if it goes back to my hand, that really fucking sucks. And it was like, I had the Despair from the Dark in as well, and I was like, well, I can get out another 2800 attacker. But again, if he goes back to my hand, that's exactly the place I don't want it.
Yeah.
So I was lucky I had the Man-Eater bugs in the side. I don't even remember what I was siding them specifically for. I think there was something else came out this week that I was like, I just need something that can pop monsters just in case that comes out and I just don't have an answer to it. But these were definitely the out to the pesky dinosaurs. Also, Metalmorph, fucking MVP of the deck, I think. That card just opening 2 of them in that second game just paid off so well. I do really like your deck though. I think the Dirac Storico is a really cool card. Obviously, once I knew about it, I could kind of play around it. But like that first time you got it off, I was just like, oh shit. Now is a free tribute monster, and then it immediately got the boost up to 28, and I was like, my monsters cap out at 28, so now I need a Metal Morph to kill it.
Yeah.
Obviously that kind of let you run away with that first game. Oh yeah, I think depending on our opening hands, that third game could have gone either way, really. I think I just got this stronger opening, which just led to being able to play around what you had a bit better. But I thought that was a really fun one. Like I said, I always like it when we get into a game 3, because it really makes me want to like try hard, right? I'm sat here like sat upright, completely focusing on the game. Like, let's get sweaty.
I never got to activate my skill.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's a weird skill, right? Because it can be really, really, really good if everything is exactly set up for it. But like the game where you got out your Tyrannus, I think in the game 1, you just didn't need it, right? You were so in the lead, and I don't think I had a defense position monster where you had it out. And then when I eventually managed to out it, you already had the wall of bouncy dinosaurs, and I was like, I only have 3 cards left in deck. I can't out this in 3 turns. But yeah, obviously Switcheroo. I mean, I used Switcheroo all 3 games. About half the time, it didn't give me what I put back into the deck. So, that's something.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see. Because, ironically, I think these are our weakest skills for both of us that we pulled this week. So we still have our strongest skills left to see, which I am very looking forward to. Having a clash of like some of the more powerful... I mean, I say more powerful skills, but just because I think the skill is better in a vacuum doesn't necessarily mean the deck built around the skill is going to be more powerful or less powerful. So we'll have to see how that actually ends up shaping up. Oh, but yeah, GG, man.
GG.